sorry, I'm just going to use that. So the difference between a head and a get, well, it's not very obvious for a lot of people, but you really want, like, if you want to check if your container is here, it's been created or what.
Can you show me the
Which one? The CNX one? Sorry. Here we go. I'll let for a little bit. So if you guys are already like, if you already finished like with other stuff until the other ones are finished, you can browse your Facebook, or you can look over like the Swift -- help, and you can see all the options that you can do by default, like with the CLI, and you can try stuff with it. Personally, I don't care. You can break it. It's just a VM. And the cool thing is, like, you can try with the -- debug, so you can know exactly what the API is doing, what the CLI is doing with the API. So whenever you're going to write an app that's going to use the Swift API, you're going to try that the stuff that is doing on CLI with the -- debug, and you can implement that on your whatever programming language you're using to do that. But usually you'll use the Swift client, and you just do stuff with it. Swift client is just it's pretty straightforward. It has a few methods, and you authenticate, and after you just post, put, get, delete, head. So if we're good. So if you specify like other passwords, like when you kick the cloud instead of admin, you know, when he asks you, like when you started like to do DevStack,
yes.
Did he ask you for a password, isn't it?
Yes, my password.
So on key, you're not going to put admin, but you're going to put your key.
Okay.
I think the nice thing is, like, I know it's harder like to demo if you install your own cloud, but at least you know to install a DevStack, and it's really important that you know to do that, because you can really experiment OpenStack with DevStack. If you want like to experiment the deployment, there's other tools. There is PackStack. I think there's a PackStack guy here that does use Puppet on the backend to deploy like a thing. And that does Rackspace out? No, it doesn't. No, Rackspace doesn't have anything like that.
PackStack is a Red Hat thing.
Yeah, but you have a now you have like just the RCP stuff.
We have like our own deployment.
Yeah, but that's more global for. It's not just for trying quickly.
There's the private cloud distribution.
Second?
There's the Rackspace private cloud distribution.
Okay.
Which you can use.
There's a add for Rackspace. You get that CD that you can. Another thing is a USB.
It's free.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool. And it's a bunch of friends of mine who's working on it. So
There.
they're all on my. It's my ex team. I'm my ex. So yeah. Add data as well into it when you do a post. So you can do like post containers, and you can specify the header. So you're just going to say my name, and headers is a thing is like a foo equal bar. And if you do CNS, well, I don't know why it doesn't put that thing. Oh, I need to try it on. I need to look why it doesn't work on the thing. But anyway, you get the stats and you get the clients. What's the other stuff I wanted to show you? Or I could show you the proxy server. Yeah, something I wanted to show is that I don't know if you guys came at the Swift at my Swift talk this morning. Is that explaining all the features of Swift? So you get a lot of different stuff in the pipeline. That's the pipeline, the WSGI pipeline. So just quickly, like just to explain how it works, is that you get an entry point. So usually we put like the cache error at first, and after it takes the request and it's just going to pass through and give to a bunch of other people. So you get like a bunch of standard modules, which is the logging, the cache, and the large object, but anyway, rate limiting. And that's auth token. That's the thing I was talking about before. That's a module that's provided by Python Keystone clients, not even Swift. And that's the one that's going to validate that X auth token thing. And it's going to pass to Keystone auth, and the Keystone auth is going to be the one who's going to validate the groups and stuff like that, and they're going to do the ACLs. And after you get like all those features, like temporary URLs, form post, like to be able to do a post directly from the browser, and static web, blah, 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 and stuff. And that's all the features that you can install in your cloud. It's standard stuff. There is, I don't know if I didn't prepare, but I think it would be a good idea to do a demonstration like quickly, or to do a WSGI middleware, like how to do like, so basically how to add features like directly into Swift. But yeah, it's probably out of scope, because it's like you really need to know how to do WSGI middleware, and after that's pretty easy. But there is a great article on some website. I think he's called Julien Danjou, who wrote like an article, like a long article about how to write a Swift middleware. How to write a Swift middleware. His name is like that. He's another French guy. He's actually the Celemeter PTL as well. So if you Google this name and Swift, you'll find he has like some articles about how to write a middleware. Probably should write one as well one day. So he goes on Google. So is that clear enough for Swift? I think it's pretty simple. So no confusing face, Facebooking, Twitter, tired.
The problem is only that required some environment variables, but I didn't catch how to set the environment variables.
Oh, sorry. That's when you do like the source OpenRC in DevStack. It's the one who's going to define.
Okay, okay.
So,
But in
so look, like I don't have the variable.
okay.
So you do source OpenRC, sorry. Yeah, sorry, the parser, you don't have to care. And you see like it's going to show all of them. So those ones are standard, like on all clients, that's the one that OpenStack they're going to use. So you don't have to specify manually -- OS tenant. It's huge name as well. So if you do the help, you can see there is a little bit of stuff. So you can synchronize as well directory and stuff like that. But all those options, that the stuff that we have to put manually if you didn't have the environment variable. And believe me, during a lesson trying to list all of that, and with my weird accent as well, you'll be dying. You'll be spending your night here. It was much easier to show the OpenRC. But if you do the source OpenRC and you do like env to see all your environment variable, pipe grep OS underscore, you'll see all of them. Yeah, this one is like OS no cache, so it doesn't cache directly. Yeah, sorry.
One more thing that I on our laptop, they have a authentication problem with this that says unauthorized. Basically, I'm using the connection line that you gave.
Sorry. Just, look, do you have a,
The last 30 minutes is okay.
I think we'll be finished now. That's a long room.
Yeah. So basically this is the connection.
Yeah.
And I try to do something like this. This should exist
Mhm.
there. I get this.
Okay, so I was mentioning. So did you change the key? Did you change when you install your DevStack yourself, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your password, if you read, your password is that. So you need to use that password. Sorry.
That is.
Yes, I was
key.
explaining before.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Key
makes-
equals
yeah.
password. Yeah. And then also
Yeah.
this is probably demo.
Demo, yeah, see it?
And now it should be that. Brilliant, thank you.
It's good. You need to check. So I guess yeah, we don't need more for now, but I'm here if you have any questions, and I can be here if you need to talk and how to try OpenStack and blah blah. But as I said before, like it's not really it's not atomic science, you know. It's like it's very simple. You just pin a dev stack and you just try stuff, and you'll see how it works. And now that's it. Questions? So everything works for everyone? I'm surprised. We actually made something that works. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks everybody for coming and attending the training session with us. I hope it was useful to you. Please go and rate us. If you liked it, rate us, give us a good rating. That will help us. Thank you. Yes, of course.
It's clear for everyone where is the app, no? Europython.org, .eu, mobile guide, click and download. Simple as it. Okay?
We got it.